I'm making a short video to show teachers how to access the movies that we get through Criterion on Demand. So movies that are published by Paramount or 20th Century Fox and other full screen movies. So we've purchased the rights to view these for school and also for if you want to do fundraising at school, so a movie night. And we get them through a place called Criterion on Demand. So you go to your search engine, type in Criterion on Demand, and go to the Criterion on Demand Canada website. If you're at school, this website is going to recognize your IP address or your Wi-Fi, and you can go right away to the website. If not, you're going to have to log in. The other thing I wanted to show you on this website is that many of the movies have been dubbed, and you can get them with French voices and French dubbing. So you would start here, or they come in English with also subtitles in English. So because I'm at home, I'm going to have to log in, and it's a double click, so we there and also down here to get us to a second login screen. And you get your login address from your teacher librarian, or you can get it from the librarian at the District Learning Commons for our district. So you type in the client number and the password to take you to the websites where you can select your movies. And there's a couple of different ways to select movies. You can either select by category. So for example, you might be wanting to look at children's movies. We click on children, and you can see that they have 253 movies that they classify as children movies on this website. What I'm going to do though is go back and type in asterisk, or asterisk as you would say in English, and see how many of those movies are available for students. Okay, so there's two movies that are both in French and in English. So you choose the one you want to show. So I'm going to say I'm going to choose Asterix at the Olympic Games here. I'm going to click on the title, and it's going to bring up a description of the film. And as it originally was made in French, but they've dubbed it in English. So these are my English choices here. So English with English subtitles or just audio. And you have two choices of viewing. You can either stream this movie, or you can download it. The challenge of streaming a movie at school is that these movies with all the images take about 30% of their bandwidth of the internet at school. So if you're streaming it in a classroom kind of as a celebration at the end of the year, what's going to happen is the movie is going to stop and start. So you really do better if you plan ahead and actually download the movie the night before, and then have it on a stick to show the students the next day. So I'm going to download this movie. I'm going to choose English audio, and it will come up now with another screen. So the two pieces you have to download are the Criterion Silverlight player. So that needs to be downloaded on the computer that you're going to be using to show the movie. And installed. And the other thing you want to do is actually download the video file. So you can see I had a pop-up screen that said I've already downloaded the Silverlight player. So we're going to download this video file. And when you download the file, and you can see I'm going to save it, and it's going to my download site. It actually is taking, I'm at home with what's considered a high-speed internet. It's suggesting it's going to take 5 hours to download. So this is something you definitely want to do either at school the night before and have it download through the night, or earlier in the week and download it at home, and then save it on a stick to be shown later. So because it takes a long time, it's really a good idea to download it and put it on a USB stick. And the USB stick should have at least 5 gigabyte storage because of these large images. That's why it takes long to download, and that's why you just need more storage time for them. So what I'm going to do now is close all of these screens down and assume that we're 5 hours later, and I'll show you how to open up again to find your video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go um, in my download file, and you can see that I've already downloaded Asterix at the Olympics. And it's fully downloaded here. It's quite a large file. And here's Tintin that I was just downloading to practice, and you can see I've only got, at this point in time, only partially downloaded. Okay, so if you click on Asterix and you open it up, you're going to notice as a save file that it's not going to open because it's not connected to the licensing. So this is going to come open up, but it's going to say you don't have license for this content. So the step that you're going to have to do is go back to the website and open up Criterion on Demand so that it can recognize that you have the website. So I'm going to open up the website again, and if I'm at home, I'm logging in, but at school, it'll just recognize your IP address, and that will allow the movie to play. The other thing you have to do then is open that player. So I'm going to open up the Criterion Silverlight player. So don't just look up Silverlight because you might get the Microsoft Silverlight, which isn't the right player that you need. You do need the Criterion one. So here is the player open. And when you look at down here, you have the full screen option. So once you've got it open and ready to go, you're going to be using full screen option. But to find the movie you've downloaded, you click on this arrow here, and I'm looking in my download file, and I'm just going to scroll down until I find Asterix here, and I can open that file up, and it's going to load up onto the Criterion player ready to view. And what we're doing is it's a kind of a 2-hour movie here. We just have to click go, and we're going to be watching the movie. And you just watch it and stop it and pause it as students need to have a break for recess or whatever, and enjoy. So hopefully this short video shows you how to get use of this licensing agreement we have with these major film studios to watch it. So enjoy. So I'm going to just pause it here, and I'm going to wish you luck with that.